Hello guys, and welcome to the No Excuses Show, episode number 70. Today, I'm giving my full attention to our upcoming program, OTD Alliance. And if you've been following me and my husband Steve, you've probably seen us already talking about OTD Alliance. So thank you for joining me today. Thank you for giving me your time because I know that we are all busy. So for those of you who are business owners, married couple, have a business together, maybe want to start a business together as a couple, or maybe you are a solopreneur and you want to start a business, this will be for you, because in today's episode I'm going to share stuff that I probably never shared before, and we're gonna go a little bit more in depth on how what you see today, it wasn't always like this. So the success that we have today, it's not the success that we had 20 years ago. So everyone has a story, and today is going to be inspirational for everyone, for you, for your friends, for your families, for those of you who have a similar situation like we have today. We work together from home. Steve has his own office, I have my own office. We have two beautiful kids, 8 and 11 years old. And I wanted to share with you some awesome stories to give you inspiration that where you are today, it doesn't mean that you need to stay where you are. You can change your life, you can have a great ambitions and motivations, but the key to it is to work together in a mastermind alliance as a couple. So look, if you are a solopreneur, you're gonna get the same support as the married couple, because once you're gonna join the OTD Alliance, you will be able to connect to a community of freak-minded individuals. So what is the OTD Alliance really? Is for entrepreneurial couples and business partners who are struggling with structure, stress, discipline, motivation, where we will guide you to adapt, overcome, and destroy obstacles preventing you from success in your life, your health, your business, your finances, your relationship, so that you will have a badass mindset with discipline, energy, intensity, and focus, and start dominating the life on your own freaking terms. That's what it's all about. So let's rewind the whole story right now. So you see us here doing the coaching, one-on-one coaching. You see us doing workouts because we are operating in mind, body, and business. Those three main pillars that we've been doing for a long time. But if we jump about 20 years ago, we started literally as coaches, as trainers. And it happens that I met my husband at the gym and we were both having the same vision. But what are you gonna do if you do not have the same vision? If you wanted to start a business, but both of you are going different directions, well, that's the key. You need to be on the same path. You need to co-create something together. So if you're willing to start and co-create the same thing, that's awesome. So this is what happened. Because we have the same passion for fitness, for health, for nutrition. We've been coaching people in a park, literally. The Spartan didn't exist back then. We were doing Saturday amazing workouts. We were driving to clients' homes. I was working out in different gyms as a fitness instructor. And one day we realized that we waste so much time driving that we always separate. He is in one direction, I am in one direction. Instead of building something together, why not to bring our clients to our venue, to our room, to our house, to our amazing gym? And that's when the idea came. But look, in order to build the Mastermind Alliance and co-create, which is a part of OTD Alliance, it's a big step, the co-creation together, you need to work on yourself, right? You need to first master yourself in order to bring something to the table, to the other person, right? So it can be passion, it can be ideas, we all have them, but you can't really doubt in yourself, which a lot of people do. People doubt, we all have doubts, but if you work every day on yourself and have that strong mindset, it's like a muscle. You gonna develop the muscle of strong mindset that these doubts will not allow to creep in, because that's what it is. You gotta shut the door for these doubts and continue with that positive mindset. So we opened up our gym, right? But we were great trainers, but very poor entrepreneurs. And you need to have the skills in order to grow. Now, there was no clarity. There was just ideas of training people, and that was about it. That's why we hit almost like the ceiling. We couldn't grow any further. And then we decided, you know what? In order to really grow, there have to be systems. There have to be some kind of a repetition going. There have to be some kind of a strategic planning in order for us to grow. We need someone to help us. We start investing in coaching, guys. It wasn't just a small investment, and that's what I want to underline to you, that a lot of people will choose spending money on something so insignificant, something so not important to you, that will not help you to grow. So you need to always start with a question. Okay, if I'm gonna invest in this program, what is the outcome? Making more money? Then I can invest more in my business, right? I can change the business, I can grow the business, and then I can spend money on some pleasures. But it shouldn't be the other way around. That's what we did. We were spending every single penny to invest in ourselves. But here is the thing, guys. In a couple relationship, when you run the business together, you know that sometimes it's only one of you can go and the other one has to stay. So when Steve would go, I would have to stay. I would have to take care of the business. I would have to take care of our child, because we had Tyson. Tyson was born, Tyson was little. So when he would go, I would have to stay. And when he would come back home, he's a man of implementation. So the moment that he learned everything, he wanted to implement it in his business. He wanted to, because knowledge, if you take notes today and if you not do anything with them, if you read books and you're not going to implement them in your daily life, in your business, that's a knowledge wasted. You're not going to change anybody's life. So you want to make sure that you wanted to, as much as the knowledge you take in, you wanted to implement the knowledge. So stay tuned with me, because I'm going to be sharing some valuable information, some amazing content that can change your life. And don't we all want to change our lives? We all do, right? We all want to change our lives. There is not even one person on this planet that wouldn't. Well, maybe. But I'm talking about those of you who are searching for something. So what happens is he started growing in his ideas. You know, the trip would give him so much energy, so much empowerment, because he would go and learn this stuff. And when you learn, at least that's how I view, when I learn, when I spend time on my personal development, I get excited, because this is something new to me. That's what we should be doing. Every single day you should be learning something new, right? Thank you, guys. So he would travel, I would stay, he would bring the knowledge, but there was so much stuff going on in the gym, to invest in the gym, to give the team as much. We had to work on the business. There was almost like just the gap started being developed between me and him. Like he was growing and I was not. And this caused a little tension. And then we realized that we cannot do this, because we will never grow. The gym will not grow alone. We are both owners. We are both entrepreneurs, and he needs to take me on a journey. So what is taking someone on a journey? It's co-elevating this person, because he elevated himself. Now he needed to co-elevate. He needed to, co-elevation goes both ways. So he have taken me on a journey with him. We started traveling together, we started educating together, we started reading books, we started developing the systems, how to organize our day, how to invest in us as a person. That's what will bring the change. Because remember, your business will not grow any farther than you. It has to start with you. You start investing in yourself, the business will grow. So rule number one, guys, and a lot of people don't understand that. They hit the ceiling and they are like, what can I do? Well, you gotta invest in yourself. You gotta change you. So the whole idea is like, when I look back, I'm not the same person as I was. Like, if you would see my videos on YouTube when we started, we were cracking up the other day. We watched our YouTube videos from, like, I don't know, 15 years ago in a park. It's a joke. I should like repost it and make it a fun joke out of it, because it's just hilarious how we've been doing these videos. And more of the stuff you repeat and do, you develop, you learn your ways. And this goes for anyone. Like, think about actors starting their roles. The first roles is so different compared to years of experience, right? So we gotta put these numbers. That's like the Edison spent 10,000 hours as well, right? So I think 10,000 hours is a magical number, but might be different for any other person. I don't know, but that's what the whole idea is. Developing the routines, the habits, creating that muscle of working on your mind and your self-development. Not only that, guys, because when you elevate someone, it's to raise to a higher level, right? To raise to a higher rank. This started spreading its roots to our team. We were co-elevating our team, and at that time we had about 16 people and employees that we had to elevate to higher states. And I could go in such a details, and that's stuff that you can, that exactly stuff you can learn in our OTD coaching, when I can go in details on elevating your team, because I could spend hours of giving you examples how to really elevate your team, what you need to do. But we had to cooperate as well, guys. And what is the cooperation means? Work jointly towards the same goal, towards the same mission, towards the same end. That was the cooperation. Assist someone or comply with their request. That's what it is. And by the way, guys, drink a lot of water. So when I talk a lot, I always drink a lot of water. Forgive me for a second, but water is our life. So make sure that you're drinking water. So look, what was the cooperation working towards the same end? We had a vision to become the best training center in New York, to become the best training center. And here you go, you can even check this, Peak Physique Bootcamp in Boxing. We had more reviews than any other gym combined in Rockland County. This tells you something. We impact over 25,000 people. We had absolutely the best ideas for weight loss challenges. We had the best sponsors, and this when my persistent would show. Steve persistence in going and getting stuff done and bringing it in. Me stepping out from really, and I'm gonna get into it, that's more on transformation, but more persistence in getting sponsors. We would have the best sponsors. We would have franchises sponsoring our events, something that no gyms, unless you are a franchise gym, would think about it. Because I would go, I would call, I would show up, I would offer and give to our sponsors. And you know what? We got Edible Arrangements as our sponsor. They brought these amazing bouquets of fresh fruits. And guys, let me tell you, the owner of Edible Arrangements would tell me, you know what? I am responding to you. He called me on my cell phone and said, I've never met a persistent person like you. You are just unstoppable. I cannot get rid of you. And that's me, but you need to develop that muscle. And I'm telling you today that you need to have that muscle. But why I was able to do this? Because that was the mission for me. I needed to get them on board. I wanted to deliver the best to my clients. So that's what it was all about. If we go back and look at the amazing pictures, the amazing parties, the amazing videos of what we have created, is truly incredible. And it required a team behind us, and gratitude for the team members that have been there, and amazing commitment, and all of us working towards the same mission. Now, what else happened here? Cooperate as a couple, or cooperation from the team when you have employees. So look how much OTD Alliance will be teaching you, not only as a couple, but for the employees that you're gonna have. Another factor is co-domination. Alone, we would have never gotten that far. Together, we climbed the mountains. We dominated the entire Rockland County. We really did. That was our goal, because our mission is to have people fitting in this particular gym, in this particular idea, a house of amazing people, individuals, where they couldn't fit nowhere else. That was our mission. We wanted to get them healthy. We wanted to get them fit. We wanted to change their mindset. Because look, really, when you think about OTD Alliance, that's not new. We've had this for a long time. We started this a long time ago, when we were working on people's mindsets. We had amazing programs during the whole time of training, being coaches for Peak Physique Bootcamp and boxing. We wanted to develop with people. We wanted to help them, and that's why we had a community for them. So this is not new, but what we've done, we changed, we elevated, we co-created, and we co-transformed, and we transformed. This gym was a stepping stone for us to get to higher levels. And when you start training the businesses that you have like this, there are stepping stones. That's like a baby. It's in their development, they have stepping stones. They achieve milestones. This brings me to our visit yesterday with my son at the doctor. Have he achieved the milestones? It was a funny question, by the way. Yes, you have the milestones. You are climbing this is your own life, this is your own script, this is your own film and movie about you, your loved one, the kids, the people that you are interacting with, and you're inviting them on that play. This is your role. So you're gonna be creating, you're gonna be stepping onto those stones to something bigger. There's always a bigger mission. When you start working on your business, that you think sometimes, wow, this is amazing, this is what I always dreamed about. But then you start growing, the business is growing, and then you realize that I want something different, or I want something more, and this is totally okay. And that's what OTD Alliance will teach you, because OTD Alliance is working on 4 pillars, guys: the co-create, the co-elevate, the co-dominate, and cooperate. And you need clarity, you need accountability, because it's in the amount of people being accountable, cooperation and accountability. And that's what it's very important for all of you who are business partners, who are business owners, who run the business together. I'm meeting so many couples that are wanted to create something, but they don't have support at home. They don't have the same vision, the same mission. And I can only imagine how hard this can be. I'm fortunate enough that I have a partner that is understanding. We are on the same vision, on the same mission, and it's been fantastic. But that's why we wanted to share the secrets with you, how we did it, what happens, and how you can really create something that is so beautiful. Because remember, the idea of marriage, or being together, or being as a business partner, you don't need to be a married couple, but when 2 people come together with the same mission, you're gonna create something that individual would never create. And that's the beauty. And once you understand this, then your partner will have ability to join the OTD Alliance, because you buy one program for both of you. So the other person always have a chance to jump on. We want both of you to jump on instantly, so you learn these tools immediately, but it's up to them. But it's an open door policy. Come invite them. Come invite them for our live shows. Come invite them for our live training. Come invite them for the live workouts. It's there. And you know what's the biggest motivation for people? When your partner starts changing. When your partner, the one that's been doing coaching, the one that's been investing, starts changing, the other partner realizes there is something different about this person. I need to catch up. And that's what happened also to me. It wasn't only Steve, it was me. It was that anxious feeling that I needed to do something, that I needed to change, that I cannot be the same person, and I need to step into uncomfortable zone of me. Because there is uncomfortable zone of you guys. There is. And all of us have it. And once you're gonna start being exposed to things that are hard, that's when you're meeting your inner bitch, your weaker side, something that you need to work on, something that maybe has to be broken apart and discussed and reflect upon. But that's what it is. And that's what we did. So for those of you, again, please tag a person today, tag someone that can benefit from this video. If you want more information on OTD Alliance, please tag me in this video, send me a DM. I would be more than happy to share with you, because I want other couples to succeed. I want you guys to achieve what we have and more. Because if you don't try, you don't even know what you're capable of. And when people say, I am a procrastinator, no, you retrieve it. Procrastination is just going backwards, saying no to something that you didn't commit even. So people write down on their goals, but they say, I procrastinate. Why haven't you done it? Why don't you go for your goals? It's just about starting a little by little. But here is the thing. How can you get this clarity if you're doing all other things, but the most important things you leave alone? For me, this video today was one of the most important things. What else was on my list? My workout and taking care of me, and getting up in the morning, doing my morning routine, organizing myself in a way that it's gonna give me something towards my goal. My main goal, our main mission for me and the Freak is OTD Alliance right now. This is our mission. This is our purpose. This is our number one priority. Do you have this priority as a couple? If you don't, then what are you waiting for? Invite your friend, invite your spouse, invite someone that's been your partner, and tell them, hey, listen, let's do something together. Let's if you are together on the mission, but you're still feeling like you guys are kind of not in a fighting zone, but missing each other like this, you need to get a clarity on that. What needs to be done in order for you to work together? Like, think about it, another option, like in a I would say even in a cooperation zone. That would be cooperation zone, working towards the same end. Think about a wagon with 4 wheels. If one wheel will break, what's going to happen to that wagon? The wagon's gonna start tumble and probably will lose that wheel eventually, get off the road, and lose the track on the path that it was going. So the wheels, the wagon, the machine, this is all you guys. You have to work synchronized. You need to work in a systematic order. Everything has systematic order. Think about our Earth. This is what we always talk about with the Freak family. How amazing it is to live on this planet that has organized seasons, that has the length of the planets, they're always there. The sun comes out even if we don't see it. The night is here, always. Like, this is such an order. Let's start being in order, like the Earth is, because we all have abilities to be like this and operate to dominate to our full potential. I hope that you got some good stuff from my video, and you are a little bit closer towards stepping into the OTD, because there is nothing for you to lose, guys. And look, this video, a month from now, if you're gonna be watching this video will no longer be active for you with the active promotion. If you watch this video, as of today, we are selling the OTD Alliance for $247. $247 a month for a couple. You can sign up for 6 months and pay $1,200. But the moment the OTD is launched, the price goes up for $497. and the price will be much higher than $497. So don't waste the opportunity to meet other couples, to have a community, to be accountable every single day, to have live shows with Q&As with me and the Freak, me alone and Steve alone, to join a live training sessions, live workouts. We have developed and created the most amazing workouts ever. There has never been the same workouts. We've been master of creativity. If you join these workouts, you're gonna be like, wow, how on earth did they come up with? And that were the statements of our people, our members that would come to the gym. They would be like, oh my God, I've never worked out like this hard. I've never had the same session. They never repeated anything. They always challenging, they always amazing, and that's what we were doing on the floor. And that's what we're gonna give you on this OTD Alliance. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be mind-blowing experience for you and your partner. So join us for the OTD Alliance. Stop saying one day or maybe. Invest in yourself. When was the last time that you invested in yourself? When was the last time that you spent on a good book? When was the last time that you, instead of spending money on clothing or jewelry or going out for dinner that cost $100 because everything is expensive right now, we have the prices going up. When was the last time that you actually invested in a course to learn something? Those are quality questions. Those are questions that should be asked. Those are questions that should be asked all the time, because that's gonna give you clarity. It's like, okay, I haven't invested in myself. I've been spending without really thinking about it, and it's not getting me anywhere. But the moment you start investing, your life is changing. So again, guys, send me a DM. I can set you up for OTD Alliance. I gotta get going. No excuses.